Hey everyone, welcome again to VanArts After Hours. I'm Leo Hernandez with my two co-hosts, Maya Adams and Karl de Leon.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
We're back.
After
It doesn't
a
seem
brief
like
period.
it, but we haven't done this in like a week.
Yeah, it feels like
So
a lifetime.
long.
Yeah,
Wow. We missed you guys.
definitely.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, you haven't missed us because this probably all gonna just release in weekly order anyway.
Yeah,
So it doesn't really matter.
yeah. Like when I listen to podcasts and they talk like, oh yeah, like
We
this
went on
last
vacation
week.
and
Yeah,
we did this.
it's kind of feels like unreal, but when you do it, it's like, damn, now I can relate.
Yeah.
You know?
So we don't have a guest or any topic lined up for today.
Yeah, we're
to be
doing.
honest with you.
We're trying something new. We call it random style.
Yeah, we do random stuff every time
Yeah.
though. So I don't know if that's new.
We're going even more random.
Let's
Yeah.
talk about the node view
Talking
And
about the
why-
node view.
and why having a clean node view is so important
Only
and
the
looks
2D
so great.
animators will appreciate
Yeah,
this.
that's true. What's your node view?
You don't have
For
one.
me, I don't have an node view. I have the graph editor, which I know how to read. I think.
That's great.
Is that the thing where I walked in and it looked like a whole bunch of lasers on the screen and
It's a
one
bunch of
Exactly.
squiggly lines. I mean, ours is the node view is also a bunch of squiggly lines.
Yeah, but it looks kind of clean. I don't want to say cleaner because that sounds mean, but
It does look cleaner.
It does look
I think
cleaner.
they would agree.
Yeah, and here's the thing, like, you could, like, you get really professional level, you can only animate from that, not touching the controls.
oh really?
We couldn't do that.
So it's okay, Maya, complain about the node view. Go ahead.
No, I love the node view. I used to be push it back a little bit.
No,
No, put it forward. Oh, whatever.
All this?
Yeah, go ahead. What, the bottom part?
Yes.
Use your strength. There we go. I wasn't a node view hater. It just was very confusing and difficult. I remember when we were doing the
Okay, hold a thought.
yeah.
For anyone who doesn't know, like, 3D people or game art people, like, explain what is a node view.
Yeah, what's the node
The
view?
node view is kind of like art coding, but art is
That's
what I have
great.
said to
Coding board art.
I
to
mean, if you've
family
done
and
any
friends.
like node-based coding stuff, it's basically the same.
Yeah, it looks daunting. I remember the first time I saw it, I didn't know it was there. I didn't understand how, I don't know, the science behind cutout animation. I asked one of the TAs. I was like, "Oh, can you help me? Like, this foot looks weird." And she's like, "Oh," and she clicked on the node view and she expanded it. And I was like, "What is this?" And she was like, "You'll find out soon enough," which is true. I spent pretty much all of today just staring at my node view, getting things to work. I think it's fun. I think it's fun keeping an organized node view and backing up and getting to see it. Charles complimented me today. He's like, "I'll give you
I
this
heard that.
credit."
I heard that.
He's like, "Your node view looks clean," and I was like,
And then he was like, "Oh, I can't find this." And you're like, "Oh, I'm
Oh,
sorry."
yeah,
You-
he's like,
you
"Oh, which-"
prided me in
he's like, "Which foot is this on?" I was like, "No."
it's all falling apart.
I know.
My fallen kingdom.
I know. We did eventually find it.
Yeah,
It
I
was
heard
neither
that.
of our faults. It was just a simple error. So I just stopped
Yeah,
laying
you're
on
like,
the
it's
table.
all right,
and finishing.
Charles. I do that too.
Well, yeah, because I do. It's a relatable moment. And then he was like, "Oh, if I mess up, well, not mess up, but he's like, oh, if I make a small mistake in front of my students, they won't think." What did he say? I feel like he didn't say they won't think I'm godly, but he's like, they won't think I'm
Goated.
pretty much goated. What, he said it in like a Charles way. He said they won't
I don't
think
know.
I'm.
I still think he's goated.
I still think that too. He's human. I was like, don't worry,
only
Charles.
human.
I said, you're only
Yeah.
human.
You wanna burn Charles in the podcast, Maya? Wow.
I'm not burning Charles. What?
Of course,
This is a Charles
It
uplifting
will only
moment.
come from you.
What?
Charles uplifting
This
moment.
is a Charles uplifting
no, this
moment.
is the first Charles uplifting moment out of many.
This is where we have like a little angel,
Keep a
like
counter.
bell in the background or
Ding, ding,
something.
ding, like the notification bell.
Yeah, ding.
Like, make
It just
sure to hit
pops
that
up.
notification. If you're watching on YouTube, I guess. If Leo figures that out.
Yeah, okay, yeah, honestly, I was gonna shout it out at the end, but please hit the notification bell.
Yeah, hit
Hit
that
the
notification
notification.
icon. Ding ding ding.
We-
Down below.
It's right here. It's right here. It's right there.
It's right here, but yeah, we didn't know how important it was until we started putting this on YouTube.
I think it's right here. Somewhere there.
It's the table.
Yeah.
Point to it again. Let me see what it would look like.
It would be right
That's
here.
very off screen. That's very hard to see.
Yeah,
It's
where's
right
your
here.
USB?
Oh, because it's on YouTube. Oh no, I see what you mean
Yeah.
now.
Where's your USB element? That's like bottom screen.
Yeah, but the
No, that's what he means. Like if this is a YouTube video, and this is the like button, he's pointing down to.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
that took me a second
No.
too.
Okay,
That
good
took me a
job, man.
second.
Good
Yeah,
job.
thank you. As of this point, we haven't released any of these yet. So this
But
is what
we will soon enough.
I think the fourth,
Fourth.
third actual one, fourth like in total, because the first one was some sort of test.
Well, we did like 2 tests.
Yeah,
So yeah, we've been planning this for a very long time.
very
Very,
long
very,
time.
very.
I don't know about planning. It's not really planned that much.
Well, we just do it.
We do it. We've been doing this for a long time. We're
Yeah.
veterans of the craft.
Speaking of planning, and then speaking of Fernando, because he loves planning.
That's
I watched.
crazy.
I watched. What did we talk about last time? I watched the first Spider-Man.
Oh.
What's his name? Because remember we were talking
With-
about that.
with,
Yeah.
by Sam Raimi.
Yeah, with Tobey Maguire and Willem
Tobey
Dafoe.
Maguire.
Oh,
Yeah.
such a classic movie. What do you think about it, Maya?
Now that I've watched it again, I'm gonna be honest. I fell asleep just before it finished,
What?
so I missed the last 20 minutes. I'm gonna be honest. I got to the part where it's Thanksgiving and William Dafoe knows he's Spider-Man because he figures it out.
It's Willem.
Well, it's Willem.
Yes.
It's not. It's. I thought it was William.
No, it's Willem.
Willem.
You guys are messing with me.
No,
right?
no, you can fact check it. You have your phone right there.
It's
Willem
Willem
Dafoe.
Dafoe. It's
Willem.
Willem Dafoe.
Yeah.
Willem the foe. Well, no, it's Dafoe, but
Yeah, well, when he's nice, it's Willem the friend. But yeah.
Willem the friend and Willem the foe.
Yeah. Depends
no
on the movie.
way.
Willem.
Oh, I spelled that. Willem Dafoe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he looks so happy.
Exactly. That's. Oh yeah,
he looks
Willem
so
the friend.
Without the
That's there.
goblin, then versus with the goblin.
Yeah.
That's
That
without
mask.
with.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
mask calling him like, you know what we have to do.
You know what we have
Strike
to
the
do.
heart.
He's like, no.
No.
So
Yeah.
what did you think?
I watched it. He's less creepy than I remember when I was a kid and I'd watch it. Not Willem, Toby
What?
Maguire.
Yeah, last time,
Oh my
remember?
God.
Yeah.
I was talking about how she thought Tobey
Mhm.
Maguire was creepy.
Well, yeah, he has like this puppy voice. It's kind of weird.
He has this.
Yeah.
He has these eyes
I
where he's
like
like.
Tobey Maguire.
I love Tobey Maguire. He's my
I'm
childhood hero.
not saying he wasn't a bad Spider-Man. I had a fun time watching it. I was like, oh, that's cool. Got to see where that's from and everything. I felt bad that I fell asleep. But
You should.
What did you think
Yeah,
of
you
it,
should.
like comparing Spider-Mans, not Peter Parker? I know for Peter Parker you like Andrew Garfield the most, I think. Do you?
I don't know.
What did you think of the actual
I never
superhero
saw
part?
Andrew Garfield's movies. And,
Oh my.
and
Really?
I've
Okay.
maybe seen clips. I've seen that clip where he's all like sooty, and he's like, "Don't come in, I'm naked." He doesn't say it like that, but you know, Aunt May's trying to like come in, and he's wearing his Spider-Man suit.
For anyone who's first episode, we basically talk every 2 weeks about Spider-Man
We
movies.
probably, you know what? Maybe we should skip Spider-Man and talk about something else. We talk about it every time.
Yeah, what's up with you? What's up with you, Leo?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Like, okay.
No, I'm asking how you are. What?
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think that.
Yeah, okay. Outside of the podcast, we're very aggro to each other, so yeah. Sorry for my response. You know
He's
what?
ready to fight.
Yeah, no, every day. But
Same.
honestly, it's been a tough week, but now I'm feeling great. Yeah.
That's good.
I've been going for runs. Today I almost slipped on the pavement like 3 times.
Really?
Because it was
Because,
slippery, or
Yeah,
icy.
yeah, it was icy.
Yeah, because
exactly.
this morning I woke up, it was 0, big fat 0 degrees.
Yeah, it was a hard run because of
So
that.
if there's like wet spots or stuff on the sidewalk, by now they've frozen. So that's why they put out a bunch of salt last night.
I really thought that was glass when I was walking. I was like, why is it glass?
They put
on
out
the
salt
sidewalk?
preemptively so that it starts like
The preemptive
starts
salt.
melting the ice or whatever. That's good. You're going on runs.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the mornings.
Yeah, morning runs.
Wait, so what time are you waking up?
5:30.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah, 5:30. Going for like, honestly, like 40 minutes, half an hour run. Yeah, like when I'm feeling really good, I just do an hour. Then I come back, I take a shower, I cook something, and I run here. Yeah, that's my morning routine.
How close are you?
Like half an hour away.
You run.
Oh,
you run
okay.
here with a backpack on.
Yeah. I have to. I have
some
to.
weighted exercise.
Yeah, no, it's like good for like, mental health and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I bought Hades on my Switch like 3 weeks ago.
I just bought Hades for my friend. How are you liking so far?
I like ever since it was announced. I love Supergiant Games,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, yeah.
That's a
What
good
else,
one.
what else did they do?
They did Bastion. They did Transistor, Pyre.
Hmm.
But here's the thing: I bought it, and like last week, Netflix announced they're putting it on Netflix Games for free, and I was like, damn.
Netflix games.
Yeah. Okay.
Remember like Moonlighter was Netflix games too.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna do a shout out to Netflix for their games on their phones, because no one knows about them, but I enjoy them when I'm like on the train or on the bus.
How does Hades play on the phone? Does
I
it
have
play
no
well?
idea.
Oh, you haven't
Yeah,
tried it
yeah.
yet.
It hasn't come out. They just announced it.
Oh yeah. That just went through. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm thinking it's.
So you've never played Hades before?
No.
This is your first time. How is it?
Yeah. It's pretty fun. Like, it's a roguelite, but the story
Yeah.
kind of like
Yeah.
flows very well. And in the story, they know that he's going like through very different runs, and there are times where they mix it up, and you fight someone. They're like, "Oh, we're gonna go at this again," and you're like, "Yeah, let's go."
Yeah,
But
like
then they switch it up, and it's someone new, and yeah, I've been finding
the
it
first
very
boss,
fun.
Magyarna, she's always like, "You're back again. Time to send you back to hell."
Yeah, I'm finding it on like the third level, the third like, yeah, I don't know, really level of hell.
Mm-hmm.
Like the labyrinth part.
Yeah,
Like
with the
that's
Minotaur
Photos or something, yeah.
and the other guy with the arrows. It's so tough. It's so tough.
Who was that guy again? He's like a hero.
Yeah.
Is it Achilles?
No, because Achilles helps you. He's in the underworld with you.
Oh right, yeah. I forgot.
forget
He's
his
like a Greek hero.
Yeah.
Who is it? It's a popular one. Anyway.
Yeah. But then I also saw the trailer for Percy Jackson in the morning. So shout out to like Greek
The new
mythology.
one?
Yeah.
The new one.
I haven't seen the trailer.
You haven't seen?
I
Why
don't know
did
who the actor is. I
why
love
did I-
Percy Jackson. I read all the books.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say, I was like, didn't we watch it? No, it was me and Nick. Nick is a huge Percy Jackson
I read
fan.
all the original series Percy Jackson books. I read Gods of Olympus, and then I went on to read like the Egyptian mythology one, Kane Chronicles.
They go into Egyptian
Yeah.
mythology.
Yeah, it's a different protagonist though. And
Oh.
then I went on to read the newer ones with like Asgard, like Norse mythology, like
So
Magnus Chase.
They do like a God of War where they switch mythologies.
Yeah, but it's not the same characters for each mythology. Although Magnus Chase is like Annabeth Chase's cousin from Percy Jackson.
Annabeth is that girl that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That girl. Yeah.
I've only seen the movie. I kind of missed reading the books
Same.
when they were really big, and then now.
Dude, that was the. Oh my goodness. That was the only time I read books, and only time I will ever read books.
No, I read the series called Michael. What was it? Michael Vey.
Jackson.
Oh no way! It was Michael Vey. It was.
Michael
The
Bay?
mouse?
No, hold on. It was.
The Transformers guy?
Is it,
was-
is
it
it the
was-
mouse?
No, what?
The mouse guy.
The sword? What are we
No.
talking about? No, what?
Okay, what book was it?
Yeah,
Michael.
what book?
No way it was Michael Vey. My teacher used to read it to us, and then I started. Don't look at me like that. And then
Jordan.
I started reading it. No, it wasn't Jordan. And it was pretty much like, oh, these kids have superpowers, and people. It was Percy Jackson. I don't want to say
My
it was Percy
Hero
Jackson.
Academia.
My Hero Academia.
But yeah, it was. They have superpowers and da 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 da. And no, it kind of was Percy Jackson. Now I'm thinking about it, like the base
no, but
plot.
are they like sons and daughters of the
No,
gods?
more in the sense that they have powers.
So
That's My
you
Hero.
you read the X-Men.
X-Men. I'm looking this up. I need to know what this is now.
Michael.
It
But
was,
yeah, I haven't seen the trailer. I'm hyped. I don't know actually. The last time they did the two, I like the two movies that they made for Lightning Thief and
The other one.
Sea of Thieves.
I like that
Sea
one
of
scene where they
Thieves.
go to Las Vegas and it goes, oh,
Is it, what is it called? Sea of Monsters.
Sea of no.
Yeah,
no.
Sea of Monsters.
It was
Really?
called Michael Vey.
What's Michael Vey? Any Michael Vey fans out
Okay,
there? I'm
Michael
sorry, but I
Vey
don't
with
know.
a
What,
Yeah,
V.
look, it was Michael Vey.
I don't know what that book series is, but
Yeah, no idea.
shout out Michael Vey fans.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's Michael V-E-Y.
Yeah, Michael
There's this
Vey.
Filipino comedian named Michael B.
Michael V. Honestly, it sucks that your name is Michael Bay. Like, no one's gonna know who you are. Everyone's gonna be like,
Yeah,
oh,
like-
Transformers
like-
guy.
Yeah,
That's true.
Michael Bay. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That was the
This-
point. He was a kid and he got bullied, as with
That's like all the
that's why
preteen
I'm
books.
saying it's every like preteen.
They get bullied and they have powers.
Yeah.
And, like, my powers make
I
me
feel like if
stronger.
Percy Jackson like showed his water powers, he would get bullied more. Like, oh, we got Water Boy here.
Does he like blue pancakes in the book too?
Yeah, of course they took it from the book.
Well, they don't do it in the movie, but I just there's a Percy Jackson musical.
Yeah,
What?
I've heard about it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, no, it's true.
Do they like shoot water like to people?
I've never seen
They
it.
start spraying the
yeah,
ground.
start bringing the car out. No, when I was a kid, I was more of a Harry Potter guy. I did read the books.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
dude,
my-
I
my
tried
mom
reading
loves
Harry Potter. I couldn't.
Why?
The movies.
I
the
love
movies kinda-
Harry Potter. I watch all the movies, but the books, like, I would get confused in how it was written. I think
What, like Dune or Rune or whatever that series is? Where
Rune.
Dune?
Dune. Where you have to know the words and stuff, but they're like, you have
Yeah,
to know
like the sand of Ilmagot, whatever. And Timothy Chalamet
And
is
Timothy
like,
Chalamet is like,
Father, I am the next in line.
yeah, there's gonna be a war in my name, and Zendaya is gonna kill me.
Do you see the second movie trailer?
No, I wanna go in blind.
Oh, do you like Dune?
Yeah.
Oh, you're a big
really
Dune
like.
fan?
Yeah, I
Not
watched
big,
the
but I like the
first-
movie.
Mm.
I watched the first one and it was pretty good, but
Yeah.
I was like, damn, this is gonna be a long movie if they're gonna split it into two parts.
Oh, it's split? I thought they were just like,
Well,
Dune 2.
Yeah,
Um,
but it's like a super long story. So
It was
Mm.
like it's just the first book, and they had to divide it into
It's
parts.
like Lord of the Rings, because Lord of the Rings, I think the first two movies were one book or something
No.
like that. I don't know.
Also, I'm a bigger Lord of the Rings fan than Harry Potter, but with Lord of the Rings, the first book is perfectly translated into the first movie,
Yeah.
but I remember I was reading the second book, and I had already seen the movies. And
Was
it-
that Two Towers?
Yeah, and the two towers in the book, it just keeps going and going, and the third movie they cut out so much stuff from the book that honestly makes the story better,
Mm.
because if you know the movies, the second book ends like 2/3 into the third movie, so it's like too much.
Yeah, I heard something about like carrying it on.
Is the Lord of the Rings that one dude who plays Wirt in Over the Garden Wall?
Oh
The-
my God.
The Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, the Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
Is he Frodo Baggins?
Yeah,
I
like
don't know,
it was-
guess you'll have
Elijah
to
Wood.
find
I
out.
told you about how my Elijah Wood's got in a car accident and my dad helped him, right?
What?
I told you about that, right?
No,
I
you
told you
haven't.
about that.
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah,
No, you have to tell this from the top.
Yeah,
No, well,
for
the
the listeners and for Leo.
the story that my dad told me is that he probably was like in Studio City or something. I don't know. And he was driving around doing whatever errands, and there was a big car crash. He wasn't involved, but he was a bystander kind of to it. And Elijah Woods, this is
Wood.
Wood. It's not Woods.
No,
No, it's
Elijah
Wood.
Yeah.
Elijah Woods.
Wood.
Not like Tiger.
Singular.
Elijah Wood is like, he's a little like teen kid at this point. He hadn't done Lord of the Rings yet. He was just like some small kind of actor. He gets out of the car and he's all like scared. And my dad goes like, "Are you okay?" And he's like, "Yeah, but my mom's gonna kill me." Because I think it might have been his fault. And my dad, he's like Elijah's like, "I don't know what to do. I have to call my mom." And my dad's like, "Here, give me your phone. I'll call your mom."
So
And
your
he-
dad was like a big part in making Elijah Wood.
Yeah, he
Famous.
calls and he's like, "Hey, your son's okay." You know, and my dad was a dad at this point. Like, I think maybe, I don't know. Maybe my sister was just born. And so they drive over to Elijah Wood's house and he meets his parents and I think his sibling. I think he has like a brother or sister or something like that. And they were like, "Oh, thank you so much." And he's like, "Oh, no problem." And then
And then-
later he was watching Lord of the Rings and he's like, "Wait, I know this
You
guy."
could have been family friends with Elijah Wood.
Yeah.
I could have, but my dad was just like, "Here, I'll help you."
And-
Okay,
and then
bye.
You could have been like, "Can you put me in the Lord of the Rings?"
And then your dad is like, "Yeah, it's okay, kid. Glad you're okay. Hey, have you read this book?"
Yeah, I like this book.
I like this book. You can keep it, by the way.
That
And he's
kid
like,
grew
"Huh."
up to be Frodo Baggins.
He walks off into the sunset. But yeah, so my dad has met a lot of random celebrities that he only likes to disclose that he's met them when we're watching a movie with them. He's like, "Yeah, I met that guy. Yeah, I know that
I
guy."
just imagine your dad like, "Oh yeah, he's a very great guy."
He's
That's
a
the
great
thing.
guy.
It's always, he's like, I met I don't remember half the names, but he's like, "Oh, I met this guy in like a Denny's parking lot." And I'm like, "Why are you in a Denny's parking
yeah.
lot? Let's talk about that." And he's like,
Yeah, I saved Frodo Baggins' life one time.
"Yeah."
Yeah, and then when I turned around, he turned invisible. I don't
know.
what
He
that
just
was,
disappeared
but,
very quickly.
Yeah, I don't know. That was weird. Something about the ring.
Yeah, shout out to my dad. There was also apparently a scene when we lived in Colorado in some spy movie, I think, where there's a car chase. You could see our house on the hill.
Wow.
That was that's always fun. I think that's fun. You're like, I live there, and then that's it. That was kind of the end of that one, but yeah, it's fun.
Have you met any celebrities, Leo?
Yeah.
Depends on what you call celebrity.
What do you mean?
Anyone we would know, or like someone else listening.
Yeah,
would
like
know.
I didn't met him personally, but I was very, very close to Guillermo del Toro once, the guy who made Pinocchio.
Really?
Yeah, I went to a master class and he was leaving, and I was like,
You're like, it's him.
it's him. You know, the time I was in LA, I was 2 weeks just looking at maps of, okay, where has Keanu Reeves been? Where can I meet him?
Yeah.
Followed.
Tracking
Yeah.
the movements.
And I didn't find John Wick, unfortunately.
You can't find him.
You
If he
can't
wants
find-
to be found, you'll find him.
Yeah, he's
If
gonna
he
find
doesn't,
me.
Yeah, he'll find you.
Aside from that, yeah. No, I don't think so. Yeah, I think that's it.
I don't know if I've met anyone famous. I met Susie from Game Grumps one time.
I
was
didn't
like,
you
I
get something signed by Matt, Pat, and Ryan? with
Not
the-
Matt Pat, not Matt Pat.
I mean,
Matt
not Matt
Watson.
Pat. Matt Watson.
Yeah, they
Shout
were
out
just like
Matt Pat. Then.
yeah,
The
shout
star
out
of the
Matt Pat.
FNAF movie.
Yeah.
No,
Apparently.
Matt Watson, super mega. You got
Yeah.
something signed.
I
Didn't you
don't
take
know.
a picture of Lila Pichu?
No, I didn't mean to take a picture of Lily Pichu. That
And she
wasn't.
was kind of like awkwardly staring at the
I didn't.
camera.
I didn't know she was in the. I wanted to take a picture of the art behind her. I didn't realize it was her, and she kind of like turns around and stares at the camera. And I didn't even notice because it was a crowd of people. Because it was Anime Expo a few years ago. Anime Expo is not for the weak. That's tough. It's brutal. It's LA heat, which is whatever, but it's a lot of annoying people. It's fun though. I gotta admit, it's kind of fun.
I have a question. I'm very biased, but did you get to meet or see Trash Taste? Any of the boys? I love that podcast.
I don't
so-
know who that is.
What you have?
The anime man.
No. What's that guy that's always kind of with the anime man in Emirichu? He lives in Japan.
They all live in
He has
Japan.
a deepish voice. Connor.
Yeah.
I
Shout
guess-
out to
When-
Connor.
when you
He's
said
my
Connor was
favorite.
there.
When you said Emirichi, I was like, Mizkif?
No,
I don't
not
know.
Miss Gibb. No, Connor. He always hangs out with her. Yeah. I love Emirichu. She's great.
I love Connor. He's awesome.
Connor's great too. I love Connor too. I love his voice. He has such a good voice.
I don't watch any of them.
Wow. Well,
Good
you-
input.
yeah.
I'm
Thank
just
you.
kidding. That's fine.
Thank
You
you.
got homework, man.
I still kind of. I used to really love Storytime.
Mhm.
YouTube kind of.
Oh yeah, me too.
Not that I don't like it. I just don't watch it as much now. But every
The,
now
the,
and then
the
I
one
see
I watch still up to this day.
Jaden
is
animations. Love
Animations.
Jaden animations.
That one video of her like unboxing all Pokemon plushies ever,
Yeah,
and she like ranks them with Alpharad.
I like the one where she ranks every apple in existence.
I haven't watched that.
That one's
Yeah, me
good.
neither.
That one's good.
I like ice cream sandwich. That guy is very funny.
Ice cream sandwich is
Yeah.
funny too. Yeah.
I didn't really watch it. Other ones. Who else was there? I know Domix.
Oh yeah,
Odd
Dominic.
Ones
Oh,
Out.
I got to see Dominic. He was
Oh.
cool.
Who else? I know I'm missing a bunch.
It's all. What was his name? Ross from Game Grumps. He was
Ross.
cool.
Rubber Ross and stuff.
Rubber Ross.
Have you seen his like Gartic phone game videos?
Those are so good.
They're so good.
Yeah.
He does the Gartic phone,
You know
like the
Gartic Phone?
animation.
Yeah.
You know
Okay.
where they were playing
Mhm.
earlier, but they're all like professional
Yeah, they're all
animators and
professional.
artists, so they do it so
It's
good.
really
Yeah.
good, and there's like 20 of them, so it just goes
Yeah.
on. It's really
And sometimes I
good.
go on a binge just watching those videos.
Who else? I think Toast was at Anime Expo, but I didn't see him.
This
This
guy's
guy's
Toast.
toast.
This
This
guy's
guy's
Toast.
toast. I love this guy's toast. He's great.
TFT guy.
Offline TV's fun. I don't watch him as much as I used to, but
Yeah, I don't.
I
watch
really like Masayoshi and Jody,
John.
Quarter Jade. John and Jody, or
Yeah.
Quarter Jade.
Why do
and
you say
Masayoshi.
Jody but not John?
Because
Exactly.
I'm not friends with John.
You're friends with
But
Jade?
mentally,
Quarter Jade?
but in my heart, I'm friends with Quarter Jade. I love Quarter Jade.
Me and
And she's
John
best
are-
friend with Elijah Wood. Keep it
Well,
in
me and
mind.
John
Yeah.
are tight.
Me and John are tight. All right. What's his
First
favorite
name
color?
basis. Green.
Probably. Dang it.
Yeah, I mean, have I met anyone? Yeah, of course I have. Nardwar.
Oh yeah,
Who?
you want yeah.
Shout
he's
out,
with
you don't know
Nardwuar.
Nardwar?
No.
Oh,
Is he like a Canadian guy or?
Yeah, the Canadian guy. He interviews people.
Yeah.
He
And he
interviews
knows
like
too much
artists
about
and
them?
rappers. He's like, Lil Uzi Vert.
That's exactly how he talks too. Yeah.
Look at this Rob Zombie poster. And he's like,
Yeah.
but I met him.
Did he know too much about your life?
No, fortunately not.
Aw.
I met him outside.
one day.
I think it was one of the. It was like the Orpheum or something. His star was there. It's like
He has a star?
yeah,
Oh, nice.
but it's like a Vancouver star or something.
Mm.
And
Wait,
then
wait. So where did you meet him? Start over.
on his star, like downtown,
Where's his star?
Yeah, where's
you
his
guys
star?
in
just have
front of the Orpheum Theater.
you guys have like a Hollywood Boulevard
Kind
strip
of,
thing?
but it's kind of people I don't know.
Oh, except you know Nardwuar.
You can see it when we go there next. I think I showed you his star. I was like, look, it's Nardwar's star.
Oh, that's right. You did show me I don't think
But
it was
I was
Nardwuar,
like-
right?
Because I was with a friend, and I was like, oh, I think Nardwar's star is like over there somewhere. And I was like, let's go check it out. And I see Nardwar standing, like he just spawned on his star. And I'm like, Nardwar? And I was like, should I
Were you
go
really
ask him for a
nervous,
picture?
or
Like
what happened?
Yeah, because I love Nardwar, man. I think the night before that, I just watched his Tyler the Creator interview. And then so I went up to him, I was like, hi, can I get a picture? I'm sure I didn't stutter that much, but
You opened with "Can I get a picture?"
no. I think I was like, Nardwar, I didn't say how to. Well, I don't know whether to say interviews or videos. So I was like, I love your
Stuff.
videos. And he's like, oh, come
Did
take
he
a
ta-
picture
did he
on my
talk-
star.
Did he talk like
Yeah,
that?
he talks like that normally.
Oh, cool.
That's his normal voice. He was wearing the whole fit too. That's his normal
He's
fit.
like-
That's not just an
Oh,
interview.
he just wears that all the time.
like the
the little
Peaky
hat.
Blinders hat.
Well,
Yeah.
he dressed like a Peaky Blinder.
Yeah,
I'm
except
interested.
like he has like a red quilt jacket.
Here, let me
on.
look up a picture of him for you.
Anyway,
Let's
he sounds and looks and acts exactly like how I expect him to.
That's cool.
Super nice. We took pictures with him. I still have that picture to this day, and whenever I meet people, I'm like, do you know I met Nardwar? And I show them that.
That's what he looks like.
Oh my god.
Then I never saw him again.
Is this what he was wearing?
No, he was wearing a red
Oh,
cloak
red. Oh, you remember.
jacket.
Oh, is it this one?
I'll show you. I have the
Yeah,
picture.
okay. Oh, that's
But-
right. You do have the picture.
Yeah, that was
you showed
crazy.
me.
When did this happen?
3-4 years ago.
Wow.
Long ago. I still remember it to this day, because, it's Nardwar. Yeah, there you go. It's Nardwar.
That doesn't look like you. That looks like someone else.
Yeah, it doesn't look
No,
like
that's
you.
not. Yeah, that's not me. That's Nardwar.
It's Nardwar twice. There's two of them.
Yeah,
You just morphed into him a little bit.
I should have been like Nardwar. So, what do you think about? I don't know anything about it.
He would have found that
His
either
personal life.
hilarious or just
He would just stared at me like
Incredibly
"Are you
insulting.
mocking
exactly,
me?"
exactly. No in
But,
between.
Yeah, that's it. I think. I think he's the only. I'm just thinking. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I got to. What's that one band that made the song "Rude"?
Magic.
Magic.
That's the name of the band, Magic.
Yes.
I got to see them live, and they performed "Rude." Remember when "Rude" was
Yeah,
really
but you didn't meet
popular?
them.
Like 10
Huh?
years
You
ago.
didn't meet them.
And I said I got to see them,
I know, but we were talking about people we met.
bro. I don't.
I thought you met Rude. I was.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen
I mean,
many.
Magic.
You met Rude.
I
I
thought
met
you meant
them.
Magic. I was about to
I've
be
seen
hyped.
many famous people in the street.
Yeah,
like
that
Yeah.
means
very
I
far
met
away.
Tyler the Creator.
I'm just trying to think of everyone I've seen. Because when I see people, I don't go up to them. I'm just like, oh, that's that person.
Yeah, by that.
They're like, you walk
Well, by that metric, yeah, I met Anya Taylor-Joy.
Who?
Anya Taylor-Joy.
Who?
You know that movie, The Menu, where
Oh my God, her? Like
yeah,
the main.
the Queen's Gambit girl.
Oh, she's great. I
Yeah,
love
and then
her.
he's
I
like,
love her in
how
the Menu.
hungry?
And she goes, she morphs into a horse.
Yeah.
Looks at the camera.
Yeah, I saw her on the street, New York once.
Yeah.
Walk
She
around
seems
Parker.
like she would spawn in New York.
Yeah, she had a
Looking
lot
amazing.
of bodyguards and a lot of people like.
Should have blended in, tried to be a bodyguard.
Yeah,
It
just,
would not have
They
taken.
would
Yeah,
have grabbed you by like the scruff of your neck.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
yeah, just be like, okay, guys, let's wrap it up.
Just
Wrap it up. No pictures.
Yeah, no, I think that being famous like that must be like a
A chore. That seems.
like
I'd
just
be so annoyed.
going out.
Yeah.
Especially like people are easily recognizable.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I was famous, I'd want to be famous in the sense of maybe people don't. I don't want to say people don't know what I look like. Well, I don't really care. I don't know. I don't want people to come up to
Well,
me
like
in
dream?
public. No, I knew you were gonna say. That's why I was really trying to like find a way.
Got a mask. Mask it.
I just don't want people to care if they see me IRL, but more it's like they're like, oh, if I post something online, they're like, oh, that's cool, but
That's my
I don't want people to
Adams.
come up to me
Like
while I'm
the
like
Da Vinci
eating.
twins.
Why didn't you bring up them? Bring up them. You've met them.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
You know, Da Vinci
good
twins.
personal friends.
No.
Show him the Da Vinci twins. He might recognize them.
Maybe actually.
But they live like literally maybe 10 minutes away from me.
Don't dox them.
Yeah,
Well,
man, come
no
on.
no one knows where I live, so if I dox myself, then it's over. But yeah, they live like 10 minutes away from me.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And me and my friends went to the beach once, and
What were they hunting for?
they were
Looking
hunting for raccoons.
That's right. That's why I like the story a lot.
And then so we met. Well, we were walking up. Some of us got some ice cream. We went to like a stand. So half of us were still at the ice cream stand. Half of us were going to the beach. And then as we were walking down the steps to like the sand, we see these two really tall
They're
dudes.
huge. They're like 6 foot.
Tall hair,
probably
too.
3.
They're like just wandering around near some logs. We're like, "Are those?" And then
You
they
get your
turn
binoculars
around.
out.
They
You're like,
turn around and we're like, "Oh my god, it's them." The Voros twins, by the way. People know them as Da Vinci twins, but put some respect on their name, the Voros
The
twins.
Voros twins.
But yeah, we took pictures with them. We like talked a little bit with them. We're like, "What are you guys doing?" And they're like, "We're hunting for raccoons." They're super chill. I still have that group photo somewhere, but the lady who took it, her thumb was in the picture.
Oh my god.
And all of them too. It was like a
Oh.
burst photo, and then the thumb was.
No.
I was like, ah,
Damn.
damn.
That like the one time you
And
made a
then
good photo.
and then the other half so they left. The other half of our friend group came back, and we were like, "You guys will
You
not
won't
believe what
believe
just
it."
happened." Like what? We just met the Da Vinci twins, and we took a picture with them. They're like, okay.
What? I would have been way more hype.
Yeah, but everyone that was hyped was in that half that got a picture with them.
Oh,
so that
new and everything.
the good
okay.
ending. But yeah, that's my story.
I didn't meet him or anything, but you know Charlie, like the penguin zero guy.
They're about to say Charlie Chaplin.
Charlie, yeah,
I was
Charlie.
like, you've met him? Charlie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's my great grandfather.
Oh my god.
Yeah. He's immortal.
Yeah. No, I mean, for anyone who doesn't know, he's the guy on the internet who goes, "Yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
it's
Let's go, woo!"
That's about it. See ya.
See ya.
Yeah.
I didn't meet him or anything. I don't want to go to Florida, but there used to be a time where it was like a trend to be like, just say his thing. Be like, if you were a girl, you would be like, "Hi, I'm female Charlie. Yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about." Woo! And you would post
Did
it
he
online.
hear you say it? Oh, I thought you meant you were like saying it
So
in the
did you say,
store. And
like,
he
did you
was
do
like-
it?
No, I mean I did it, but he ended up like when he started like recognizing the trend and making videos about showing people. I was like, "Yo, it's my time," and so I made one
Mhm.
where I'm like, "Hola, I'm Mexican Charlie," blah, blah, and I go, "Woo, a huevo, baby!" and I was not in the video.
Oh,
That was very sad. Yeah.
I thought you were about to be like, yeah, he featured me. He was like, boost this guy.
I
Shout out,
wish, man.
Leo.
I thought you were gonna
Hernandez.
say you were in a store and you were just saying that and he like peeked over the things and he was like, "Hey,
Nah, he couldn't peek. He's super short.
he's short. How tall is he?
He's like, okay,
Yeah,
I don't
he's
know in
pretty short.
inches or whatever, but he's like 5 something.
Is he
It's like
taller than me or
It's
shorter
like
than me?"
5'6", 5'7",
Yeah.
maybe.
Oh, so he's that's average.
Yeah, but like, I thought because he's built, dude.
That's true. yeah.
He's buff. He's not like big, but he's like lean. He's super lean.
Mm,
So I would expect him to be like 6 feet.
I'm kind of nervous to go back home because I'm scared my brother is really jacked now because he goes to the gym every
Don't
day.
you FaceTime every once in a while? Can you tell?
Can't see below his neck. So what if Wonder and he's really jacked? And I don't know because
You're like, "What's up, Sam?" And he's like, "What's up?" And then he's like,
yeah, he's my brother. So we fight and I'll punch him in the arm. He'll punch me in the arm. Last time I went down for that 1 week we had off, he punched me in the arm. I had to walk out of the room for a second and recover. and I'm scared.
He's scaled.
Anytime I call him, he's at the gym. He lives at the
He
gym.
outscaled you.
He either lives at work or at the gym, or I guess maybe like playing League or something,
Maybe we
or
should
Civilization.
start working out here.
Yeah.
And what? I thought you meant at school.
Well, if you want, work out on the podcast right now live.
Yeah.
Nah,
It's not after hours for anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
You should start working out and then go back and have like a fist fight.
My sister just moved back in with my parents, so when I go home for Christmas, this is gonna be the
Wait, when's American Thanksgiving?
next what day is it? Next Thursday, I think.
Next Thursday.
Yeah.
Thursday.
All my friends are like, "Oh, you're flying down for Thanksgiving?" I'm like, "No." So, I mean, I'm gonna miss
That's
it, but
like,
oh well, it's not the best
That's
holiday.
like middle
anyway.
of handing in your dialogue, middle of finishing
Yeah,
everything
I'm not.
for term
I'm
3.
not doing that.
End of term is
Yeah.
crazy to
Yeah,
go
I'm
down.
not gonna do that. Yeah, why would I do that? I don't know what people's Thanksgiving plans are back home, but I don't know. Everyone does
Turkey,
something.
some ham,
Turkey is so
some
overrated.
mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes are great.
What else?
Yeah, what do you do? Because I've heard that it's more important than Christmas for Americans.
No, it is not. What? No. What? I guess maybe no, because Christmas you eat.
Yo, Maya,
There's a
Maya,
Christmas ham.
don't kill the messenger, please.
No, I don't know. I think Thanksgiving's one. It's not a great holiday.
You give thanks and stuff.
Yeah, aren't you thankful, Maya? Come on.
I'm thankful. I don't need Thanksgiving to
The next
tell me
Thursday,
I'm thankful.
the podcast episode should just be us talking about what we're thankful for.
Yeah.
Oh, my family is Christian, Catholic. I don't know. One of them. I don't know.
Wait, you don't know? They are kind of different.
I
Yeah,
don't
my
know
dad. My
either.
dad
My
always.
fam- I
My
don't know if
dad
my
always
family's
explains to
Catholic
me
or-
the difference. He's like Christian is this and Catholic is that, and I don't remember which one,
I don't know
but
either.
every
Something about
Thanksgiving,
the Bible.
every Thanksgiving, we hold hands, like 30 of us. We all say grace, and my uncle always picks someone, and you have to say, like, if he picks, like, one of the, like, mom, dad, like, uncle, whatever, they're like, thank you, Lord, for them. And it's a whole thing. And it's very serious. The rest of Thanksgiving is fun, but that's the very serious part. And one time we invited my sister's British friend Gabby over, and for some reason my uncle was like, Gabby, here, I guess why don't you say grace, very serious moment, and she says, rub-a-dub-dub, thanks for the grub. And we, mind you, everyone in the younger generation starts dying, and the adults, like, she was our guest, and they, that's not her fault, she didn't know.
Do they do like that weird chuckle? They're like,
They're like, huh, and then my uncle just said grace anyway.
thank you, Lord, for you to grace us with this food.
Yeah.
Thank you. I was like,
Yeah, for the people we have around, I don't know, what do you say?
I'm just hoping my uncle never picks on me to do grace, because
I
I
hope
could
he
never
does.
do it. No.
Yeah, I hope this ages like milk.
I kind of just keep my head down, close my eyes, and I don't make eye contact because I
No,
couldn't
honestly,
do it.
because you haven't been there in all year, you're probably next.
Yeah, when you go back, and then next November, they're gonna be like, you know what, Maya?
No,
You haven't been here in a while.
no.
I think it's time to say grace.
Thanksgiving's at my uncle and aunt's house, and I think, oh no. Thanksgiving's at my house, and then Christmas is at my uncle and aunt's house. Having Christmas not at your house is the best thing ever. Because you don't have to do dishes. Well, you do dishes, but you don't have to do there in my sink dishes. Kind of I think cleaning for other people is easier than cleaning for yourself. And I live by that. If
None of your cleaning for other people that went to your house.
that's different. You're right.
That's even worse.
If I'm at my uncle's house and there's some dishes, I'm like, yeah. But if it's my house, I'm like, I do it anyway. But
I
it
think
just
I'm the
feels
I'd
more.
rather clean stuff at my house because I gain from it.
I only like cleaning in my house if I'm alone. It would
Oh,
annoy
that's
me if
Why?
it's in my space. I'd always tell my family, I'm like, leave for the day and I'll clean the house, and they're like, okay.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's what I do.
I can only
Blast some
efficiently
music,
clean
just deep clean
if
the
I'm
house.
alone.
I mean,
Yeah.
I've been cleaning my house since I was like 12, so I don't care.
I've been doing the same, but if I have a preference, I have a preference. My parents are like, yeah, sure, if we don't have to do it, you will. We'll leave and go to dinner. I'm like, yeah, sure, bring me back something. We'll go to Cheesecake Factory.
Bring it back. Cheesecake.
You guys have Old Spaghetti Factory. You guys have Cheesecake Factory here, right?
No.
No.
I don't like cheesecake, so it doesn't even matter, but
Do you like old spaghetti?
yeah, I don't think the spaghetti at Old Spaghetti is good.
Specifically old spaghetti.
No, I don't like old spaghetti. No, I don't like old spaghetti. Do you like spaghetti cold or hot? Would you say?
Hot, definitely.
What?
Spaghetti is pretty good cold.
What?
No, that's
Okay,
a pretty
okay.
that's a semi-popular opinion.
Hold on. Let's all round up our opinions on spaghetti before we all go crazy. So I think
That's
hot.
what-
Yeah.
Hot is better. Cold isn't that bad.
Carl, what do you think? You look disgusted, man.
I think
No, it's just his
spaghetti is
face.
Disgusting.
Wow, Maya, please,
sorry.
keep it civilized.
First,
Come
you're
on.
the cold
Sorry.
spaghetti eater. Second thing, you're gonna mock me for not liking cold spaghetti. Can we type 1.
Type 1 in the chat.
Type 1 if you don't like cold spaghetti.
I don't like pasta salad. That's gross. I think that's nasty.
What's pasta
Pasta
salad?
salad
Passed
is
away.
it's like those noodles where they're like spirally kind of,
Oh,
whatever.
yeah. To
And
me,
you
that's
do
too
that.
bland.
You do that. I don't know what they put in it, but they do like that, and they put like cut up tomatoes and whatever, and like other kind of vegetables and this dressing, and it's served cold. It's nasty.
Because it's a salad. You
Yeah,
serve
well,
the
that's a salad,
more.
yeah.
But I don't want pasta in my salad.
Well,
That's
don't
the issue.
order. Don't
That's
order.
why I
though.
never
yeah.
do. So I never do. You know what's something I've never tried? Coleslaw.
What?
Coleslaw.
What's
Do you know what
coleslaw?
Cole? Do you know Cole? So he has this law.
He's-
Oh my
Slaw.
god.
No, coleslaw is.
Coleslaw is like a bunch. It's like chopped cabbage or
I
something.
think it's chopped cabbage and they put like some white
Some sauce on it.
sauce on it, and you're supposed to eat it cold.
Every time I get it comes in like a little sauce cup.
Yeah.
Every time I get it, I'm like, oh, I got extra sauce or whatever, like tartar
Yeah,
sauce,
you
and I
open it
open it,
up
it's
and-
coleslaw. I'm like, I'm just devastated.
Yeah.
I swear. You go above Mexico and food automatically sucks.
Yeah, steaks are alright. Other than that, I don't know.
What?
Steaks are alright.
Steaks are pretty good. Ribeye is the best
Fried
cut.
chicken is good. I love my fried chicken.
Ribeye is the best cut. Filet mignon is the
I'm
worst
not rich
cut.
enough to worry about cuts.
I'm not rich enough to order cuts.
I
so
don't buy or order
I just
steaks.
see the meat from outside the window, and I'm like, ah.
Start floating towards it
Yeah.
like a pie on a windowsill.
Sniffing.
Tom and
Ribeye's
Jerry
the best
style.
cut. Filet mignon is like the most expensive yet worst cut. I don't know. I can't. I'll never understand
Shout
it.
out Gordon Ramsay.
Shout out
Other
Gordon
meat,
Ramsay.
shrimp is great. Lobster's good.
Shrimp is not a cut of steak.
I just said meat. I said other meats.
Wait. I thought you didn't even like eat seafood.
No, I don't
No,
eat
mine doesn't
fish.
eat fish.
Only fish.
And then the rest of the sea is fair game.
The rest of the sea.
rest
Ahoy,
of the
me
sea.
boy.
Mussels are good.
Arr, arr, arr.
Oysters are pretty good. It's weird that you eat them like cold and you like
I
take
don't
like a shot with it. It's kind of slimy. It's
Have
not
you ever
slimy,
watched
but
Mr. Bean's Holiday?
you love Mr. Bean.
Probably. I mean, I love Mr. Bean.
It's the
but-
movie.
Oh yeah, hell yeah! I went to
Yeah.
see it in the theater when
Hell
it came
yeah.
out.
You know what that part where he eats oysters and he's like he doesn't like it, so he
Yeah,
shoves it in the lady's.
Ah,
Yeah. Anyway, spoilers.
Yeah, oysters are pretty alright. I wouldn't pick them over mussels. Clams are great. Clams, pasta, white wine, parsley, Parmesan cheese.
White wine's not even a meat. These not
White
even
wine isn't meat.
meats
I'm
anymore.
creating a dish for you so you can imagine it.
Oh, I would love to eat the mussel, oyster, shrimp, white wine.
No, you
cheese.
you didn't listen to it. It was clams, pasta, white wine, Parmesan cheese.
Ribeye,
Not ribeye.
Filet
No.
mignon.
No.
rice.
Moet.
Oh my god, skewers. People like grill skewers with like meat and stuff like that. When people put cucumber on zucchini or whatever on
Oh, like
skewers,
the
I hate that.
because it's like
It's the worst
it's like
thing.
a vegetarian option for a potato swirl,
Mhm.
even though potatoes are vegetables.
You're the pickiest eater I know.
No, I just don't like
Peaky
zucchini
Blinders.
or cucumber. Oh my god, I got a pickle jar, and I and pickles stay
Yeah,
for a
Maya's
minute.
a well-known pickler.
I love pickles, and my mom bought me a pickle jar. She's like, I know you love pickles, so I bought you a pickle jar. And I ate the last pickle 2 days ago, and I was very upset about it. I was very
Let's
upset.
save the pickle juice. Buy some cucumber.
We started all over again.
Restart the process.
Pickles are overrated.
I love pickles. They used to.
I can't imagine eating them as I know people just eat them as a snack, like out of the jar.
Yeah,
I can't imagine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds gross.
Like
dude.
One bite
What's that one guy
of-
Pavlov? I just think
Pavlov.
Pavlov
Not
with the
the
bell
philosopher guy? Yeah.
and his dogs, bro. If I look at a pickle jar, my mouth starts watering. I love pickles so much. They're
Pickle.
great.
What does that have to do with Pablo?
You know, he did that experiment where he rung a bell and the dogs would drool because he gave him a treat every time.
Yeah. Oh, that's
If I
with
look at a
pickles?
pickle jar, my mouth starts watering. Yeah.
I don't think that applies.
Yes, it does. What?
Who's ringing a bell?
Yeah,
No.
it's just a bell. It's,
Let me
that just
explain
means
it
you
one more
like
time for you.
pickles.
Let me explain it one more time. The whole
Like-
idea is that something makes the neurons in your brain go bzzz, and then it reacts.
Okay, yeah, but if you see food,
But-
that's a normal
Yeah, but
reaction.
you're not.
No. It is
you're
completely
not,
different.
You're not associating the pickles with something else, so it doesn't. It
No,
doesn't apply.
Okay,
I'm-
what sound do pickles make? And that,
no,
then,
when you
then
shake
that's
the jar, it
applicable.
goes. When you shake the jar.
Okay, then.
No, I
That's
would-
the effect.
Do a close up on her face. Ooh, like that.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's like.
Are you watering like your mouth? Do you feel
Yes,
it?
bro, I'm thinking about it.
Okay, let's go
If
again.
I touch the jar, like the cold jar, because it's in the fridge, and I feel like the glass jar, my mouth starts watering. I think about it every time.
Take it easy, Daredevil.
I love pickles. They used to call me pickle girl in elementary school. Maybe as an insult, I didn't care. I just ate pickles. I like them. This is
Now you know.
Yeah. I know what I'm getting you for Christmas now.
yeah. You made a pickle jar with a little bow.
Jar of pickles.
I don't like that bread and butter pickle. That's gross. It's like slimy. I don't
Okay,
know
what's
whoever
your
made
take
that.
on Pickle Rick?
Pickle Rick? Oh my god.
So Pickle Rick, right?
So Pickle Rick,
Pickle
yeah.
Rick. Yeah, pickles are great.
Did your mouth water when you saw him, or how,
Yeah,
how
when
did
he
that
was like,
happen?
Turn me around, Morty.
Yeah.
I'm Pickle Rick.
Pickle
What did you think? What did you think?
It got
Yeah.
canceled out by the fact that it was clearly Rick, so it was more of a
It was a
neutral.
pickle.
Yeah, but it was more of a neutral. I just said it got canceled out. Pickles, I love. Rick, it was like, Rick.
He still tastes like a pickle.
Yeah,
He's a pickle.
Yeah, but it's different.
No.
it's a mutation, a beautiful mutation.
Let's
yeah,
talk about something other than pickles. My mouth is watering. I'm very hungry right now.
So what other stuff do you pickle?
Rat,
Okay.
onions. Oh no. Right.
Wait, onions?
Can you pickle? I don't know. I'm just naming.
I only know like radish.
Yeah, radish. That's what I was meant to say. Radish. There's this person.
Isn't kimchi just like? Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't kimchi just pickled
It's
cabbage
cabbage with.
with some?
Yeah,
with
they
like
put
with like
something
a
else in
chili
there.
sauce.
Ugh.
Yeah, my friend
I'm
James,
not
he
sure what kimchi
loves
is, though.
kimchi. He
Like
has-
most of my friends love kimchi. I don't like pickled stuff in general. That's why.
He has a little kimchi fridge and it has like 8 jars of kimchi in there.
The kimchi.
He's a kimchi
Kimchi
fiend.
Kim-
Yeah,
I bet
no,
if
because
you had the chance
you have
to-
a second fridge. That's what he told me. He said that if you love kimchi so much, sometimes you have a second fridge so that it doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't want to say
doesn't-
stink up the first fridge, but it has a really like strong smell.
Would you do that with pickles?
Yeah. I
no,
was gonna
because pickles contain themselves.
No, I
pretty
know,
well.
but if you had no more space, would you have a separate pickle fridge?
Only for pickles.
It should be like shaped like a pickle.
If I could afford it and it was fine, I would do that.
Yeah, it's like the PlayStation of food.
Yeah.
Eating too many pickles isn't bad, right?
There's a lot of vinegar
It
in the
has to.
pickle solution.
Everything.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm
yeah.
gonna be so honest. This is gross too. The pickle like brine. That's good. That's good.
You just chug it after, like a chug jug?
Dude, sometimes.
Gives you like a shield.
The chug jug? Yeah, no, it's good. I don't. If you drink it all, though, you'll get sick. So I don't
Well,
do that.
yeah.
Take a little.
That's like just drinking vinegar.
I wake up in the morning and I
Wake
put
up
it back.
in the morning.
Oh,
and
Maya.
Yeah, no, that's great. I'll admit it. I love pickles.
You know, it's the opposite for me now. My mouth tastes like gross. Just
Yeah.
the thought of
My
it.
mouth's dry. It's like,
yeah.
what's your pickle, Leo? What's like a food that you just can't, can't stop,
I can't
bro?
stop.
It can be specific. It can be general.
It doesn't have to be like a singular food. It could be like maybe a type of food, like Italian food or something.
I love Italian food.
Italian food's great. Pasta's great.
Everyone loves Italian food,
Yeah, but I feel like once I eat one thing of pasta, I can't, or else I might die if I eat more pasta.
What's your favorite type of pasta? What's your favorite pasta noodle? Top
what do you
three.
mean hard?
Top three.
What do you mean noodle? Like
Noodle,
Like type of thing.
Like a rigatoni, penne.
you know so much about
My
food.
sister's
like,
calling me.
What's so much about pasta?
like the normal spaghetti one, like the long one.
Kind
I'm
of
a-
want to answer,
I'm Fettuccine fan.
No, fettuccine's good.
but
No,
I
shout
love
out to
her
Fettuccine Alfredo.
It's linguine, What is it?
Shout out
Farfalle?
Ratatouille.
Bow tie
Shout out
pasta.
Ratatouille.
Linguine, farfalle. I'm not pronouncing that right, but bow tie pasta. My sister's still calling me. I kind of want to answer. No, another time. Linguine, farfalle, and maybe penne. Penne pasta is really good.
What about
Because you could do ziti.
Spaghetti.
No, are you
Spaghettini.
talking spaghetti? Are you talking about?
the thin ones?
Well, there's angel hair
Yeah.
and there's spaghetti. Oh, we're just saying that the same thing.
How do you know all types of
Because I
noodles?
love pasta.
You love a lot of food, I guess.
Yeah.
I love food. I love a lot of food.
Yeah, you
Hey,
love talking about
Yeah,
food.
but okay, Leo, before you start talking about pasta, because it might go on for a while. Leo, what is your?
Oh yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Honestly, it's like it's a boring answer, but I could just go. Okay, I got it.
Oh, you got it.
Salbutes and panuchos. So,
What are
That
those?
second one sounds really familiar.
a couple years ago, I was in Cancun. I have family in Cancun. And, my uncle, shout out to Victor, my uncle, and my family in Cancun.
Shout out Victor.
Yeah.
So, it was only my cousin and my uncle, and he works. He ends his shifts at like 6 or like late in the afternoon. And one time he's like, "Yeah, let's go. We're gonna eat something." And we're in this like nightstand. It's very common in Mexico. It's just people like not even restaurants, just people in
Yeah.
restaurant like
Yeah, yeah.
next to the street, like the
Yeah,
where you
the
walk.
sidewalk.
The sidewalk, yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's like these fried tacos with
Sounds good.
with beans and like onion. And
Oh,
it's
dude.
very
that sounds so good.
very fried.
Is it like a
lot of-
bite-sized thing?
Yeah, it's like this size. Kind of this size, yeah. And
Yeah,
so-
I think bite-sized stuff
Does it
is
have,
more
like, a s-
addicting because you can just
yeah.
Does it have a sauce at all? Or?
Yeah, you eat it with like it's honestly for you two. I'm imagining it would be like a bomb.
No, yeah.
keep
You-
a bomb. Like
yeah,
Oppenheimer
for your
in my
stomach.
mouth.
Yeah. It's very strong flavor, even for Mexican standards. It's like strong meal.
Mm.
Oh my god, but it's so good. My mouth's watering.
So,
right now.
so what's in it? Like,
You said beans,
Beans.
onions.
Beans,
onions.
meat.
like you get to pick whatever.
Yeah.
I guess.
No. It's just like I'll have 5, and they just
Like, okay.
give it to you.
Mm.
Just throw it at you.
Yeah. One thing. To your taquero, you call him boss. You always call him boss.
Hey,
It's like,
boss.
hey boss, how are you? I'm gonna
Link
have
up.
5 on the land. Yeah, you always call him boss. That's a sign of respect.
Hmm.
But yeah, every time in Cancun, I'm just begging them, hey, can we go? Please, can we go?
So that's what salbutas.
Salbutes and panuchos.
What's
Yeah.
panuchos? Is it like the same thing or?
A little bit different. So those ones are bigger. And they, well, yeah, panucho. Just imagine like a fried taco
Mm-hmm.
with a lot of like oil. But a salbute, it's bigger. Like
Yeah. There you go.
There you go.
To all audio listeners, he's
Um,
making a size comparison with his hands.
Yeah. Okay. For our listeners, I told Maya that.
It's about the size of a football.
Yeah, I told Maya that every time we would talk about distance or size, we would only talk about it in football fields. So
Oh yeah. I was like, where's he going with this?
so this is like 1/55th of a football field.
Wow.
Yeah.
There you go.
you guys
Clear.
act like I know stuff about football. I know.
Yeah, it's about the size of a football. A small football.
A small football. Yeah. Just imagine a small football.
Imagine a small football.
Use your imagination,
And
people.
salbutas is even smaller football.
I only know.
It's like a golf ball.
I know the
Tennis ball,
Chargers.
tennis ball.
Chargers. My parents are huge Chargers fans. I feel bad though. Apparently they always lose.
I like
They
charging
always
too.
lose,
I
yeah.
like
Yeah, that's what
charging my
everyone says.
phone,
They always lose, but
charging my laptop. Yeah.
Chargers, Raiders. My mom hates the Raiders.
Oh, yeah, you
but
told
I
me
also
that.
hear that they go against the Chargers all the
classic
time. So
yeah.
that's probably why. The Buffalo Bills, the Ravens, the Seahawks, the
I only know like Tom Brady.
what is it? He plays on. Don't say it. The Patriots. The Patriots. Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, right now.
He's like the LeBron James of football. I think.
Was.
Was. Yeah.
Was.
LeBron James was by now, but he's still playing. so
Yeah.
Shout out LeBron.
Shout out LeBron. Yeah, okay, shout out LeBron. Yeah.
Shout out LeBron.
Shout out the guy
On his
from.
head.
Shout out the guy from the second Space Jam.
Yeah. Shout out the guy, the boy from Akron.
Um, I I don't know if he's playing right. I have not seen the season, but last season was really really bad for Tom Brady.
Oh really?
It was a
Wait,
laughably
he's still
bad.
playing?
I have no idea. I think he retired. He said,
Oh.
yeah, he retired. It's the second time he retires
Yeah,
because
he keeps coming
It's
back.
like MJ.
Yeah.
because
Back on the Magic.
he had an NFT thing that plummeted.
What?
He got a divorce.
I knew
um,
about the divorce because everyone was talking about
Not the
it.
NFT bankruptcy.
Yeah, so I don't wish evil to the guy, but this was just like very dark comedy funny.
Oh, I see.
There was he was horribly losing this game. I was watching with my grandfather, and the camera just zooms in, and he's in the bench. He takes off his helmet and he slams it like on the ground, and he goes, "Is this what I came out of retirement? Is this why I left my family?"
Oh my
It was like,
It's
damn.
like when Michael Jordan went back to the Magic and
Yeah.
he started losing a bunch.
Yeah.
Because he was like, he retired already. He went to go play baseball, then he went back to basketball.
Yeah, but think about this, like it's not like the defeat. It's like his life was falling apart, man.
Yeah.
And then he said,
Yeah,
"Yeah,
I wish LeBron James a good life then. That seems to be happening to LeBron James of sports.
I think.
And his acting career too.
Well, LeBron or Tom Brady?
Wait, when did he act?
Oh, both. Yeah, Tom Brady has a movie. It's called 80 for Brady. It's about yeah, no, it came out like last year I think, or 2 years ago. It's about these two like senior women who simp for Tom Brady, and they go to Tampa Bay to see him play and meet him.
It's like a surreal documentary style
No,
thing,
no,
or-
it's like a fiction movie. Well,
Oh.
well, actually, kinda. I don't know.
You don't know. Yeah,
Well,
no one
I-
knows.
no one
when they were
knows.
filming it, they didn't know.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, Tom Brady is. I mean, he is in the movie obviously, but he's at the end. I haven't seen
He's
the
at
movie.
the end of
He-
his own.
He's
Little
at the
Easter
end.
egg.
Well, it's not about Brady. It's about the women who is
Who are
Oh,
trying to
yeah,
get
yeah,
trying to
yeah.
get to
Tom Brady.
him. Yeah.
It's about the journey.
But think about
Trying to
it.
get the One Piece.
Yeah. Think about it, Maya. You're like 75, and you wanna like barge into a football stadium and meet the greatest football player at the time. How are you gonna do that? Isn't it like interesting?
Yeah, Tom Brady's like the One Piece.
Yeah, yeah.
One Piece. One Piece live action was pretty good. I've never seen the show.
Yeah, Tom Brady was
Tom Brady.
He was
Shout out
there.
to Tom Brady. He was so good.
Wanted poster.
so good as Zorro.
I've
He
never
was-
seen.
He was so good as a ship.
I've never just face on the front of the
Yeah.
show. I've never seen the actual show because it's how many episodes are they at? Like
1,000 and more.
Oh, really?
yeah, some crazy amount. I
Yeah, I
know I
haven't
know a
seen
guy
either.
who just watches it on 2 times speed
One
all the
Piece,
time.
One Piece.
I
I
watched
one of my
the,
friends
uh,
watched Naruto on 2 times speed.
I thought you were gonna say Naruto live action. I'm like, that's not real.
They should. They should. I want to see how it goes. If they made it work with One Piece, I want to see it. Can you imagine all the cool ninja moves in real live action?
But
Mm.
but I mean the cool ninja moves are mostly like just.
Yeah, it's
like,
very.
Exactly.
It's like in your imagination, really.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah, but it's like
Like also imagine how many retakes would it take an actor to do that?
not that much, but
Gotta
I'm sure a
learn.
lot of fans can do that in one take.
I had a friend who could do that like on command. 'Cause he was
Oh,
such
Exactly,
a
that's
big
what
fan.
I'm saying.
You gotta hire him. Hire my boy Jay, a different Jay. I remember boy.
What are those called? The ninjutsus, the
They were
shippudens,
called
or
Ninjutsu.
yeah.
ninjutsus?
Just
I've
the-
never seen
Isn't
it
that-
though.
Oh wait,
They'd
that's
be like-
spin jutsu. That's a Lego
Spinjutsu.
Ninjago.
Oh no.
Ninjago. I was trying to explain
Should
everything.
make
Here
more
he
action.
goes.
I was trying to explain. I was on a call with my friend Nick, and he's like, "I've never seen Ninjago. Like, is it good?"
And Maya went.
And I pulled out the list. I was like, and I'm like, these are the seasons you need to avoid.
They should make
These
a live
seasons are
action.
good.
They should make a live action Ninjago. Yeah.
While I was waiting in line at the job fair, I was like, man, I waited in line for 3 hours, so I just pulled out my phone and I was watching Ninjago because I'm almost done with, not Dragons Rising, but like, there's base and then middle and whatever, and like each one has like 30 seasons, and I'm almost done with the middle one.
Maya,
And-
for
And then Kai walked by.
No,
explain to everyone how much of a big fan
I
are
love
you of Ninjago.
Ninjago.
It's like the pickles
Ca-
of shows.
it came out in 2011, and that's a comfort show for me. Anytime I'm like, oh, I watch Ninjago because it's goofy, it's funny.
Yeah, it's like pickles of shows.
Yeah. I was almost done.
She waters her mouth every time she watches Ninjago.
They switched animation studios, I couldn't remember who had done the before and after.
Was it Mappa?
But I was watching it, and as I walk into the job fair, you know how you walked in and like to the right, there was this place. It was called I think it was called Wild Brain
Yeah,
Studios.
Wild Brain.
They worked on Ninja. They literally
Yeah.
had a poster, and it was Jay from Ninjago, and I was like, oh my god, they worked on the second half.
And sitting behind the booth was a full-size Lego,
Yeah.
like a
Lego
live
Lloyd.
Lego.
I walked up, I was
Lloyd.
like, can I take this home?
Are you the golden ninja? He's like,
Go
"Shh, I'm the
green ninja.
He's like, shh, I'm the green ninja. Don't tell anyone.
And I was like, oh my god. Yeah, fun show, good show. Some seasons aren't worth it.
You're like a JoJo fan. You're like, oh, skip part 1.
Yeah.
No, don't skip part 1.
No, I know.
Season
but-
3 rebooted was just really bad. I shouldn't say really bad. It just wasn't. It wasn't as good as the others. That's probably
how
what it
JoJo
is.
fans are like.
Yeah.
Skip this part.
Yeah, skip part 2, but watch half of part 3
Yeah, watch
and then go.
Giorno.
Yeah. What do you think of the movie though?
Bro, the movie is fun. People, here's the thing: hardcore Ninjago fans, which apparently they're real.
Like you.
Like
no,
you, yeah.
Well, yeah, I love Ninjago. Believe that the movie is done because, like, here's the plot line of Ninjago, and it's super long. It's like 30 seasons, and then here's the movie, and with the movie,
Like a
instead
football.
of like a football field, and then here's like
A football.
yeah,
the
here's
movie.
the football. They're like, we can't cram 30 seasons worth of knowledge into this movie because one, it's not fun for people who just walk into this movie and don't know anything about it. We could just hop off the idea that, oh, it's ninjas, Garmadon's the bad guy, that's it.
That's how like series-based movies usually are.
Yeah.
You gotta make it accessible to people just watching it randomly,
Yeah.
while also trying to tie it into the story.
Yeah, it needs to be a love letter to the fans, but also
Like a good
new
movie.
people need to like it.
Yeah.
So that's why in the movie they diverged. They're like, okay, let's just stick to the base ideas. They're ninjas, and this is the guy most of the time that they're fighting, and that's what they did. They kind of cleared the plate a little bit, and people hated that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, you guys don't understand that it wouldn't have worked. It wouldn't have worked. I think it's fun. I don't think it's the best movie ever.
It's like
I just
Marvel
think it's fun.
movies, I guess.
Yeah.
They gotta make it so if you watch it the first time, you can still understand, but also Marvel fans obviously want it to have some continuity.
I don't know. Walking into some of those Marvel movies, I have no idea what's happening if I haven't
yeah,
seen it.
I've kept up with Marvel movies
Yeah.
Me too, but
Like-
well,
like steadily, so I can't watch it.
Yeah, you can't
from
be
a-
unknown.
even
to
the
it.
things I don't like watch, I already know the character from like comic books or
Mm,
something,
yeah.
or I just like recap on YouTube like what was that one about. I remember I went to see Doctor Strange as
The
year when
first
it
one
came
or the
out.
second
I
one?
No, the
love,
second one.
love
Mm.
Doctor Strange.
And it looked like a really cool movie. And the person who I went in, like 5 minutes into the movie, she's like, "Why is spoilers if you haven't seen Doctor Strange? Why is that
Multiverse of
person?
Madness,
Yeah,
that's
Why
Multiverse
is
of
he
Madness.
so strange?
Why is he
He's
so strange?
so
Is he a
strange.
doctor?
No, she asked me, why is this person like this
Mhm.
for avoiding spoilers? And I had to explain
And you
a
gotta
whole
do,
show
and doing it in the movies
in like in 2
is-
minutes, and I didn't like this show, WandaVision, and I didn't even get it
Oh, I
either.
thought the show was fire.
WandaVision was really fun. I'm gonna be honest.
I think it starts really good, but at the end it just plummeted for me.
Yeah.
The start
the end.
going into like they're realizing something's wrong.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
I
the
like
best
the
part of the
homage to
series.
like TV eras and stuff. That was cool.
Yeah, like
and
that,
getting
and
to
then
recognize.
they're
I
like
was like,
starting,
oh, it's the Brady
like everything's
Bunch,
starting
right?
to like fall apart. That was really
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
no.
like creepy.
When Quicksilver showed up, I was like,
Yeah, that was like it was like eerie.
I
Yeah.
like the Agatha All Along song. That was fun. I mean, you know
Oh.
she was evil the entire,
Yeah.
almost the entire time. But yeah, I remember all the fan theories that would come up in the videos, and they're like, "Oh, this person is really this person."
I only watched it like recently. I didn't watch it when it was coming.
I
out.
watched it as it was coming out.
yeah,
Nice.
which is coming out too.
Unlike Loki.
Unlike Loki.
I haven't seen the
Do
last
you
one.
like? There's a new
Dude.
season.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Right?
me and
Is
Leo
it
have been
good?
talking about it.
Yeah, it's really good.
Dude,
Honestly,
the last episode you gotta watch it.
I
man.
know what happens, and I'm like, damn.
Really?
Yeah, but I
Ah.
still wanna shout out to Loki. It's so good. You don't have to see.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to see what Avengers
You-
1
no,
Endgame.
no, no.
You
and-
have to, don't you
I
have
think
to watch
no.
the
I
first
think
season?
you have to see
The first season of Loki, right?
first season to appreciate what's
fine.
going on.
Oh yeah, like. But what I
Oh, it's
love,
the whole series in general.
like to watch the whole series, you have to watch like the first Avengers.
You don't even
movie.
have to really. They kind of recap in the series, and like, I think watching the Avengers movies will make you appreciate Loki's character.
Oh
like,
yeah, I was
development.
just saying like the first Avengers movie.
Yeah, because that's the only one.
Thor Ragnarok and Endgame to know
Yeah.
really what's going on. But yeah, what I love about Loki is that you don't need, it doesn't connect to anything else.
For now.
For now, yeah.
Mm.
But like the first season ends and it immediately begins the second one.
Yeah,
Mm.
like
And
they're connected to.
What
Like,
happens
you don't
at the
you
end
don't,
of the first
you don't have to watch
season again?
any movie in between to
And
understand. You don't have to
especially
do
that
anything.
he said that he's now done playing Loki. That's his ending.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I was like, wow, I was very surprised, and they give him a very cool.
Was that
ending
actor
from it.
Yeah,
Tom
like,
Hiddleston?
Tom
Yeah.
Hiddleston.
Yeah.
Dude, thank God they gave him a proper ending because
Yeah, he deserves it.
like Marvel likes to drag out
their
characters.
yeah.
I think Thor: Love and Thunder
Oh.
was a little dragged out. I get they're trying to set it up for future movies, but
I hated that.
I
movie.
think it's like Ragnarok was really great,
Yeah, it was.
and they should have ended it there because trilogy, Ragnarok is like the apocalypse of Norse mythology. Like it makes sense. But I'm glad they didn't drag it out with Loki.
Mm.
Yeah.
I think the way it ended was really cool. I don't know. They gave him some closure, which
Yeah.
Loki, the character, never has.
Yeah. So for anyone who hasn't seen Loki, like it's about time travel and but keeping time safe
Yeah.
from like it's very complicated, but they explain it really good.
From like anomalies.
Yeah, and most of the time there's very little fighting.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't have his powers for most of it, but it's like the ideas and the concepts and like the consequences. Like it's really good.
Yeah, a lot of people said the writing on season 1 was like a little rushed or all over the place, whatever. I thought it was fine.
Yeah, me too.
But
I thought it was kind of supposed to be all over the place, though. He's low.
well, yeah, but like still the story. But I do agree that season 2 is better written, and season 2 is just better, I think.
Yeah, I was like, because of the TVA. The TVA like controls and keeps time itself safe. So I was like, yeah, he's gonna be like in Avengers. He's gonna be Thor again. But the fact that they give him closure, I was like very surprised. I'm very happy.
I
to
thought
hear
they would go back to like, oh, he's gonna interact with like the other Avengers, blah blah blah.
that. Yeah.
But they gave him his own separate story. Like I'm surprised that they made me care about the characters in the
Yeah.
series, because usually Marvel series, the other characters are just characters you already know from other Marvel stuff.
Yeah, or you're in for the one that's like named in the title.
Yeah. But
Only.
in Loki, season 1 and 2, all the characters, I love them all.
Yeah.
Mobius,
Movies on.
OV,
Shout out to
shout out
Mobius.
OV.
OV.
Isn't that?
Kie Kwan,
Yeah.
Owen Wilson's Mobius,
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's Owen Wilson.
B-15, Brad, shout out
Brad. Yeah. Also,
Kind of hated him.
yeah, but that's kind of the point.
That's the point.
I never really connected with Kang, like Jonathan Majors as Kang.
Yeah.
Like they're trying to make him like the new Thanos
Mm-hmm.
and whatever, but he's in the show, but not yet
Like a
as
variant of
Kang.
him.
So
Like, think
he's
of
like
Spider-Verse.
yeah, think of the Spider Verse.
Oh.
He's this like very old timey scientist who's like conning people
Crazy
with
hair, like
crazy
Einstein.
inventions, and it's very interesting. Like that's the first time I'm like, wow, I really care
Yeah,
about
he's
him.
like a nervous wreck and stuff.
Yeah.
He's trying to help them. Spoiler alert for Loki season 2. by
You're
the
just
time
saying
by the
everything
time
now.
this is out, I'm sure everyone that's wanted to watch it has already watched it. Almost everyone.
Season 2 done?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's
It wrapped up
the
last
whole
week.
show. It's 12 episodes.
Yeah.
Like
total.
season 1 and 2, like each
Yeah.
season 6 episodes.
You know where they're doing a season 2 of What If?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Doing
saw-
more What Ifs, yeah.
I saw like the
I saw the one where like
the
Star Lord
title
was
list.
Mhm.
what?
No, I saw like the list of titles for the episodes.
Oh,
Episode.
were any eye catching or?
I don't remember any of them.
I just
Saw
I
it a
saw
while
it
ago.
yesterday, and there are some that sound very dumb.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah,
You're
I
not a
think
big
that's
What If fan.
That's the point of the show, I think.
Yeah.
No, I mean like
What if Thanos was blue instead of purple?
no, honestly,
This
so
Everything
changes
happens the
everything.
exact same
some of them sound like that. Seriously,
Mm.
like there was this one that, what if Iron Man's security guard saved Christmas, and it's like
I'd
what?
watch that. That sounds awesome.
And it's like what?
I bet it's just about Happy, like, saving
Yeah.
Like what if him but Die Hard?
But die
The
hard.
Yeah.
crazy
Like,
one was the
what?
Ultron one.
Yeah.
Started going crazy.
Which one was that again?
And
The
the
last
Watcher.
one.
Yeah. And the Watcher started getting beat up.
Yeah.
Like, bruh.
Honestly, the last two and the Doctor Strange ones. Those three are the only ones I remember.
Is that the one where he keeps trying to go back and save
Yeah,
her?
that was really
good.
that was sad.
He
I didn't know
turns
anything
evil,
about Doctor
Supreme
Strange.
Strange.
Yeah.
Not
Say
really
Supreme
evil. He goes
Strange?
crazy with power.
Yeah.
but then it carries on to the next episode. You would think, like, from an outside perspective, you would think that it's a completely different episode because that's how the episodes are structured.
Mm.
But then, like, Ultron gets all the Infinity Stones. He gets super powerful. Then he, like, gets, like, aware of the presence of the Watcher, which is, like, the narrator of the show.
That gave me chills. I was
Yeah,
like,
that's-
damn.
Like, because the Watcher's sometimes, like, in the sky in clouds talking.
Oh yeah, when you
And
see
at
it.
one
in
point,
the
Ultron just turns around and is like, who's that?
Who's speaking?
That
Yeah.
was crazy.
But yeah, with Marvel, like, besides Spider-Verse, I'm just
That's
like,
not even, like, I wouldn't, that's not the
No,
MCU.
I
like,
would.
the
That's
no,
not
MCU.
yeah.
Spider-Verse. That's its
yeah,
own
okay,
thing.
MCU.
I haven't really, like, I haven't watched the Marvels yet.
No one has watched them.
I'm gonna watch it probably
That's
when it's
out.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna watch it when it's on Disney Plus.
I didn't know.
I'm like, yeah, I want to see Deadpool. I like Deadpool.
I haven't watched Deadpool 1 or 2.
They're really fun. Trust me, they're good movies.
I just don't like the Deadpool humor.
Bro, they filmed it in Canada.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
haven't
think
watched,
people keep
you know what?
telling
It's not
people
Marvel,
saying.
but I haven't watched Suicide Squad. I want to.
The Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Or that's
One-
that's
one
good.
and-
That's
one
really
and
good.
2.
Don't watch one. Don't watch one.
It's one
I'm
of
not,
the
you're like a
ones that
JoJo fan, but for Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
No, I mean you don't have like the one was so bad. They made another one and they didn't even name it two. They just added
I want to
there
watch
at the
both of
beginning.
them though, just to get the full experience.
You don't. I really. If you watch one, you're not gonna
But,
want to watch the second one. The second one is the good
What's
one.
like the most? I mean, the most recent MCU thing I've really liked honestly is just Loki season 2. Ant-Man Quantumania is pretty cool. It's just because I think I like Paul Rudd
I love Paul Rudd. He was in
Yeah.
that one movie with
with the ants.
no,
And the man.
Man.
no, that one movie where he's younger.
And he's busting
Clueless.
ghosts.
Boom. You know Clueless?
The busting ghosts.
I know you've never seen Clueless. Have you seen Clueless?
What?
Nah, don't worry about it. He's the love interest in Yeah, in Clueless. I'm not the biggest Clueless fan.
I've seen Paul Rudd in
Are there
My-
Clueless fans?
I don't know, my sister, I guess.
I've seen Paul Rudd in another movie. Oh, it's not a movie, it's a series. Only Murders in the Building.
He's in. Oh, he is
yeah.
in that. My parents love that show.
love
Yeah,
that
my
show.
mom loves
Yeah.
that show too.
I love that show.
It's too late for
I
me
love
now.
Steve
They're
Martin.
too
Shout out
far.
Steve Martin.
Yeah, Steve Martin's
Um,
great. The dad of TV, kind of.
We're like the three. I'm Steve Martin. You're
Yeah, what's her name?
Martin Short, and you're Selena Gomez.
What is Selena? No, she's really cool in that show though.
And
Are you calling yourself
you're
not
gonna say
cool?
not
I don't
cool?
know. I don't think
Beat
I'm
me to
cool
the
enough to be.
beat me there.
I don't
Okay.
think I'm cool enough to be Alex Russo from Wizards of Waverly Place. Oh, dude, that show was so.
I had a Game Boy game. No, DS game.
I saw the movie
so
where that movie was so depressing, where she just makes like one thing and her whole family in life disappears.
yeah, in the fact that her brother. The fact that her brother got so mad at her for having powers, I don't know. He was so uptight. What was his name? Justin. And remember, the younger brother had to go away and film a movie, so they just replaced him with a girl version of him.
What?
Yeah, Max, the younger brother, he had to film something, so they're like, psh, and they cast a spell, and they made him a girl, and he's like, change me back, and they're like, no, and they did it for like 10
I never watched
episodes.
it, so I don't
Yeah, I
know.
know.
I used to watch Wizards of Waverly Place.
I only saw like the movie where like it's about existentialism and like all her life like disappears and crumbles
my
on her eyes like
God.
Tom Brady. Yeah.
I've only played the DS game where you have to like make a grilled cheese sandwich and one of them.
I
Yeah,
love
it's like
grilled
Disney
cheese
Channel
sandwiches.
Harry Potter.
Basically.
Who do you, Carl? Look at me. Look at Leo. Who makes the better grilled cheese?
I've never eaten either of your grilled
No,
cheeses.
just based off of you knowing
Of personality.
us. Yeah,
I'm saying you because you're from America.
it's true. I make a really good grilled cheese.
I
What
feel
would
like
you rate your grilled cheese, Leo?
What's a grilled cheese? Like
Exactly.
a sandwich?
Oh, never
There you
mind.
A
go.
sandwich?
If it was like
It's a piece of bread,
Uh-huh.
and you put some cheese, and you put another piece of bread, and you put it on
Oh,
a
wait,
pan.
yeah.
grilled
You
cheese.
explained it to me. I've never done that. That sounds super sad.
I'm gonna make you a grilled
Like-
cheese once, and
like-
I'm gonna give you some tomatoes,
like if
like
it
a
was a
tomato bisque.
quesadilla off, it's over.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
No,
No, I
you,
wouldn't
you'd
win
be
that.
dead.
No,
Actually,
I think
yeah.
quesadillas are just better grilled cheeses.
I actually ate a quesadilla for breakfast today. It was so good.
Was it just cheese, or do you have anything else?
Yeah,
in
no,
it?
today I just need
There's
cheese.
nothing wrong with that. I love quesadillas.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I like quesadillas. I like grilled cheese, and we can live in
Put
that
them together,
universe.
boom.
Boom.
The
Kiss of
grilled,
cheeses.
I don't know.
Grilled quesadilla.
A grilled quesadilla. But you eat a grilled cheese sandwich with some tomato soup or bisque.
Okay.
Bisque. I mean, we all know what a bisque is. Yeah. And it's really good. You dip sandwich in, and it's crunchy. I do a garlic butter.
Like the equivalent of quesadilla and some salsa or something.
Yeah. I mean, it just sounds like the beautiful thing about quesadillas is that they're delicious.
Like a variant.
Yeah, literally, they're variants, but they're extremely easy and quick to make.
Yeah, it's just a quick thing. If you like, it's like 6 a.m. You're tired. You're hungry.
Yeah, but then you also put beans. You put like ham. And
beans, cheese.
If you're feeling a little more energy, then you start putting stuff on there.
But like I've never done like grilled cheese and like.
It's good. You just it's
raining. I'm from a different multiverse. Like my own sort of
different multiverse.
Nueva York.
This is every single time in my family. If I make something, I learned how to make tomato soup. I just did it once. I got some tomatoes, made tomato soup, roasted it, whatever. And I was like, guys, I made tomato soup. My family's like, oh, this is good. Like 3 times a month, my mom's like, can you make tomato soup? And I'm like, man, please, Maya, make a soup. And you know what she does? She chops up the vegetables first and then asks me. So what am I supposed to say? I can't not say no.
It's like the trap.
Yeah,
I know.
There's no choice.
She's like, I already cut up everything for you. You just have to go down there and make it.
Throw us away.
My sister pretended she didn't know how to make rice on the stove. Yeah, she pretended she didn't know how to make rice on the stove
young,
for a couple
right?
years.
She was like, Maya, I
and
know you
like,
know
okay.
how to make
I was
rice.
like, okay, I'll make it. I got punked. Yeah. So mad about that.
Okay, what do you like to cook?
Like in the quesadilla route or
No,
like
in general.
I mean,
do you like cooking? First of all.
Yeah, but it's like I don't like cooking like super long stuff because a lot of Filipino recipes take long. Just quick stuff. I mean, Filipinos love their garlic rice or fried rice, like a fried egg, and then whatever meat. Kabiliempo, which is like pork. It's just pork with like fat on it still.
Oof, I love that.
Could be spam. Spam's a classic. Spam silog. Silog means like siningag is garlic rice, and then itlog is egg, and then so silog, and you replace the first word with whatever meat you're eating. So if it's like spam silog, bangus, which is milkfish, bang silog, tocino, which is like the
bacon
sweet meat, is tosilog, whatever. It's just like a quick brunch, or even breakfast. Filipinos like to eat heavy breakfasts. But mostly at home. I mean, I don't know how to make Filipino recipes really because my grandma knows, but my mom didn't get taught those Filipino recipes, so I don't know.
No, but if you go home right now after this, and you're like, man, I'm hungry. What do you make?
I mean, we always have a stack of. I do have to get that. I have to buy pandesal after this. But
where are you getting
Shout
that?
Pandesal.
I've been trying to find some. They sell it at TNT.
Yeah. I get Mary's.
I didn't.
But I just whip up some like pandesal sandwich with like whatever the
grilled cheese.
Do you think that would taste good with peanut butter?
Yeah, because it's like a sweet bread. With that and Nutella.
I saw.
Oh yeah, you love Nutella, right?
I like it, but it's not like I get sick of it still if I eat too much.
I was watching this show, Craig of the Creek. Shout out Craig of the Creek, that's a fun show. And they're like, oh, we make snacks and stuff like that. And there's this one character, and she spent this all with peanut butter and a gummy fish on top.
Yeah.
And I don't think the gummy fish would taste good.
Peanut butter.
The peanut butter seems good, and she was like, oh, what did she call it? She said it was called like Little Lolo's peanut butter, and she said it's super extra sweet.
Eating peanut butter with
creamy.
like white bread, like kills my. It's like super dry and kills my mouth. But with pandesal, I bet that would be fire.
You know what? Like regarding shows, I think you love watching like super cute stuff. Like, I bet your Netflix is full of like Hilda, for example.
I do love Hilda. I love that show. I just watched the movie like a couple weeks ago. That was good.
And mine is filled with like Castlevania, which is
Castlevania,
like super gory.
Are you talking about the new one that came out?
Yeah, it was so good.
I watched a few episodes about that. Yeah.
Castlevania is even better than Loki.
Really?
Yeah. So, shout out to Castlevania. More people need to watch it. It's so good. The first season has 4 episodes. They last
There's
like
2
7
seasons,
minutes. No, it's 2 series. The new one just came out.
Like a separate series?
Yeah, because they're connected, but you don't have to watch the first one to understand the second one. It's like 300 years separate.
Oh.
The first one
It's
it's
like the
about
Elder Scrolls Online versus Skyrim.
it's about Dracula, and so we don't really care for vampires, but man, like the first episode, they tell Dracula's story so good, and they hook you. Like it's such a short series, you can binge it in like 2 days.
4 episodes, how
if-
long?
20 minutes.
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
that's super
that's pretty
short,
good.
actually.
Yeah, you can watch the whole series in 1 day and still have half the day off. It's very gory, very intense, but the fights are so good, and like the ideas they put, they kind of go against the church. They put some
Yeah, I
ideas
mean,
against the church. Yeah.
vampires and like
Yeah.
unholy stuff.
Yeah,
so
but
Yeah.
like,
I would imagine.
But yeah, Castlevania, and well, the point I was going, yeah, you like more like cutesy like
yeah.
stuff. I'm going for like I don't want to say like hardcore, but like more like
Like intense.
yeah. And I think you're kind of in the middle.
I don't watch series and shows a lot at home.
You don't like stories, is what
Well,
I'm
I don't
hearing.
watch stuff like alone because I would rather do something else.
Are
Really?
you I have to watch it with other people
Yeah.
guy? Oh, you're
I
like
think I told you
dumb,
this
yeah.
before.
That's dumb.
But if I don't watch it with other people, usually I watch series with my mom. So if I don't, then I'm like whatever, I don't care.
No, really.
But I told you I started Invisible. I haven't
Mhm.
gone past the second episode.
What
Or
are
is
you
it
thinking
talking
so
about-
far?
It's good. I just don't feel like the
I
show's
had
good,
to I wouldn't have watched that on my
but
own.
I wouldn't watch it like I don't. I'm like, do I really want to watch that, or I would rather do this?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. I like shows. I'm not
Mhm.
saying I don't like shows. Usually I like superhero power stuff, I guess. I was watching this one K-drama.
Oh yeah, tell me
movie.
about that.
Did I tell you?
Yeah. It's like K-drama X-Men with powers, like Korean X-Men,
tell
something
you
like that.
that?
Yeah.
You have that did I tell you that?
I swear
I'm
I
like,
didn't tell you
yeah.
that.
We'll walk somewhere and you'll be
But
like,
it's
so I
great.
figured out this thing in the node view.
I'm waiting for
I never
season
said
2.
that.
It was super popular. I think it was like #1 K-drama on like streaming platforms.
Well, what's the name?
Moving. That's like
Moving.
the English translation, but I'm sure it translates better when it's in Korean.
Yeah, probably.
Because moving sounds weird. It's based off a what are like Korean webtoon. It's based off a webtoon, and like the webtoon creator has made moving, timing. Timing's about like this guy who can stop time.
Makes sense.
There's a little
Crazy.
Easter egg in the series where he shows up. Spoilers. I don't know.
I used to watch a lot of webtoon. No, there's webtoon and then there's Tap Tas, whatever it's called.
What's that?
That was
what?
like the old webtoon.
Oh,
It
okay.
was the same thing pretty much, and then webtoon came along and it's kind of the bigger dog now, and people don't really go on Tap Tas anymore. But
Yeah, moving is fire. I wish someone else watched it so I could talk to them about it.
Who do you watch it with?
I watched the whole thing with my mom because she was like, "Yo, I found a series. Let's watch it." I'm like, "Okay," and I was like, "It's like 20 or so plus episodes. It's fire."
I used to watch a lot of stuff with my mom too, and
Yeah.
every time she would like miss something, she would be it would be like the most fire show ever. Like I remember I started watching Arcane, and I was like, yeah, I started watching the show. It seems kind of good. She was like, and I was like, I remember being like, she was like, hey, like let's go do this, and I'm like, yeah, give me like 40 minutes. I'm watching Arcane, and she was like, and she never wanted to watch
Nice.
Arcane. She's still missing out.
Damn.
it's a good show.
I haven't finished that.
My parents keep
Watched
asking.
like the first 2 episodes.
God, Carl, oh my god.
I don't have Netflix.
You don't Netflix? Oh, is that why? I thought you just
I
said
can
you
watch
don't.
it online through other means that I will not name.
I'll not
Yeah,
disclose.
other Netflix. Yeah.
Anyway, but I just again
We're
I'm
editing
already-
that
I'm-
part out.
I already started Invincible. I gotta finish it before I forget about it.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's interesting watching the new the new Mortal Kombat or whatever, where what's his name is in it?
Omni-Man?
Yeah, Omni-Man is in it. Is that Mortal Kombat?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Ghostface is gonna be in it. People were like,
Yeah.
imagine Ghostface fighting Omni-Man.
And
That was the
Homeland
most
is in
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
the
No,
most one-sided
Oh,
battle.
I want to watch The Boys,
The Voice is amazing,
I watched the
man.
first episode.
but
and-
again, I can't start another one until I
Yeah.
can.
Just a tip: don't watch that one with your mom.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I've heard many things about it already.
It's really good if you are in a certain demographic or certain type of audience. I'm gonna say. For me, I love it, but I know a lot of people who would hate
be
it.
careful. Be careful. It's just gore.
Yeah, it's gore.
Very
it's
explicit.
Very explicit.
Basically.
The
So
most.
just watch out.
Yeah, very like teenage or like.
Yeah, like you know, you get it.
Yeah,
You
you get
know.
it. You
You
all
know.
know
If
who Homelander
if
is.
you watch if you watch clips, you'll know what we mean.
Yeah. Just
Again,
yeah.
it's like a superhero thing, so that's my kind of stuff that I like watching.
What I love the most is how it portrays media and information control.
Yeah.
Because the thing about The Boys is that the hard part is them thinking, oh, how are we gonna beat Homelander? It's how are we gonna beat bot, like the corporation.
Yeah.
And that's the most interesting part. Not, I mean, and Homelander plays a lot of it, plays a lot into it, but they're never like, they've said that if we kill Homelander, there's still like, the world is still filled with superheroes. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
like someone's just gonna replace him.
Yeah.
No matter. He's just like the head of it.
Yeah,
That's what I
it's just the face of it.
Yeah, but their marketing's really cool. They're like, there's so much of VOD stuff out there.
Yeah.
They're like pretending like the VOD company is like actually doing
Yeah.
stuff in the world. That's cool.
Yeah, no, and they mimic and make fun of things that Disney, Warner, like very big companies are doing in real life.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're watching like, damn. And yeah, and it's because people who are very intertwined to Hollywood are making it, and you can
Yeah.
kind of get like a insight,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a
but it's also like a little bit more exaggerated.
yeah, of course. I mean, I don't think Homelander's.
Yeah, no, but yeah, don't
Uh,
read the comic. The comic is not as good as the show.
The actors are great though.
Yeah,
I like the actors.
yeah. Shout out to
Anthony
Anthony Starr.
Dude,
Yeah.
when I see like interviews or like just videos of him normally, I'm like, bro, he looks like.
Yeah, no,
He
he
looks like-
acts like
yeah.
Homeland.
like method acting,
Yeah.
bro. When he's talking to his co-stars, he's like,
Shut up.
"Shut up! Stop touching me."
Yeah, no, like there, like a
Is
couple
he
of
like
years ago.
Is he a jerk? I
No,
don't
like,
know.
No,
He-
but
he's
we
doing it-
we don't know.
We don't know, but he's just doing it for the
Yeah,
video
but-
because he's
Oh, I see.
Homelander.
But if he is, then great on him.
Great casting.
Yeah,
But it doesn't seem like it because they're like playing
Yeah.
it. They're also acting like they're.
yeah, they're all
Mm.
playing into
Oh,
it.
I see. Okay.
There was this like 3 years ago. This news broke that Anthony Starr, the actor of Homelander, gets into jail, spent the night in jail, something like that, because of a bar fight. And all the comments were like, "Great, yeah,
Yeah.
let's go."
Let's go.
Yeah, keep it.
That's exactly what that's a Homelander reference.
Yeah, everyone was. No one had anything negative to say. We're like, yeah, amazing.
The Homelander reference.
Yeah.
Bar fight.
Man, you guys remember Club Penguin? I loved Club
Yeah, I
Penguin.
used to love Club Penguin. You know
That's
what? I
fun.
would kill for have a Homelander outfit
And
for my
Club
Club
Penguin and walk
Penguin.
around.
Yeah.
I love
I
the
bet
way-
there's some random like
Yeah.
American pajamas in Club Penguin that looks like
Probably,
a
yeah.
Homelander.
And you can just enter the home and just type, "I am better."
I
You can't
remember.
even, can you even type? Isn't he can't
Yeah,
chat?
you can.
Yeah, you can.
I remember one time my sister, you could change your skin and everything. She walked in and there was a fight, and it was like red penguins versus blue penguins.
crazy.
And they were throwing snowballs at each other, and they were like red, blue, and she walked in and she
Walked into the Civil
and
War.
she was a pink penguin, and she says, "How about pink?" And they all threw snowballs at her.
That says a lot
Yeah.
about society.
I'm like, oh my god.
We definitely live in a society.
We live in a society where I think that's about all the time we have for today.
Going back to like the Ninjago movie, during pandemic I watched it with my little nephew. He was like 11.
Shout out to your nephew.
Yeah, shout out to Nico.
Yeah.
And yeah, we watched it on like an iPad, and it was just like it was a good movie, but it was the most hilarious thing I saw that entire year.
Oh yeah.
The Ninjago movie. It
Yeah.
was so funny.
Yeah, it's funny, and people want to take it seriously. It's about Lego ninjas. Like, why are we
That's a
digging into
serious
this?
topic, man.
Why are we
Yeah,
digging
come
into this?
on.
And it did have serious. It still had
Yeah, no,
serious tones at
it's
the
about
end.
like the whole movie. Honest shout out because it has serious stuff. It's about like abandonment and parent
Yeah,
issues.
no, that like there's
Yeah,
deeper
dude,
stuff.
It's
Come on.
very
they
deep,
deliver it to you on
honestly.
a fun little plate. Garmadon, he's like, you ruined my life, Dad. Oh, the way he says Dad. He's like, Dad. And he's
I
like,
just
how could I
keep
ruin
seeing that one
your
clip
life?
of, like,
I was never even in it.
Yeah,
And
I
he's
haven't
great.
even in it. What
I
do you
keep
mean?
seeing that one meme of him like FaceTiming Lloyd.
Yeah.
saying something.
It's great. It's a fun movie. It's
Yeah.
fun time.
No, but it got me back because in the movie Lloyd doesn't have any powers or whatever.
Yeah.
He hasn't discovered his powers, and he's like, "What about
Oh,
nature?
the
If
powers,
I'm green
yeah, because they're saying all the colors.
or whatever? What about this power?" And the sensei just goes, "Who's Jackie Chan, by the way?"
Mm-hmm.
He goes, "Ah, no, sorry. That's the on
That's a
Spanish.
fusion
Is
ninja.
Spanish? He says, yeah. Then the fusion ninja."
Yeah.
Just a pink ninja shows up out of nowhere and doesn't come out in the
I
movie
remember
ever
that
again.
clip.
He's like, what about? No, he's like, what about the element of surprise? Because
Yeah.
they're all talking about all the elements. He's like, fire, da da da. And he's like, well, what about the element of this? And he's like, no, take it. And he's like, what about surprise? He's like, that's the fusion ninja. And then he pops in. And he's like, surprise!
Surprise!
And it's great. We should watch the Ninjago.
Yeah,
we
we
should
need
watch
to
the
watch-
Ninjago movie.
Okay,
But yeah, that's
we-
all the time we have
yeah.
today.
the three of us, we have a watch
Mhm.
list. It's
It's never gonna happen, I think, but
It's Drive.
we can only dream.
Drive because Maya hasn't seen Drive. But we're gonna talk
Christmas,
about Ryan
yeah.
Gosling next time.
I drive.
It's the other like
I drive.
the and the real girl. What's the name of the movie? Lars and the real girl.
Which apparently
Jaguar.
Luke loves. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta watch it for Luke. We got Luke in here one time, so at
Yeah.
some point. So
Oh
we
no,
can
he's
talk
banned
about
from the podcast. I banned
Oh,
him.
Oh yeah, he's
that's
shadow.
right.
He's shadow
He's
banned. Yeah,
blacklisted.
yeah, he's not coming in here.
Because of Leo.
Yep. But yeah, anyway.
Yeah, it was a
an
great
elf.
time.
Yeah, it
An
was a
elf
great time.
too, yeah.
That's gonna be our Christmas
You
special.
prepared for the Christmas special where we just have a showing
Where
of
we
Elf.
just watch Elf.
Yeah,
We just stream it and get
Yeah.
like copyrighted.
we're not gonna talk until the very end of Elf.
No, we don't show
don't-
the movie. We just act out the movie.
No, but we're gonna
We do a
act,
table read of the
Yeah, a
movie.
table
we're gonna have a
read.
controller. We're act like we're playing a game. Some guy did that with like a UFC fight.
Did it work?
Yeah.
Oh. Huh.
Anyway, search that up if you want. But thanks again.
Yeah, thanks for listening. You can find us in YouTube,
gonna play?
Spotify.
Other, I don't know.
Those are the ones I know, but
SoundCloud.
yeah, you know what?
I
We'll
don't
do
know.
SoundCloud.
SoundCloud.
You know what? Your favorite audio listening podcast experience, we're gonna be there. I promise.
Disclaimer: you might not be on SoundCloud.
Probably not.
Anyway,
Only hoping.
thanks for listening or watching.
Watching. Yeah, watching.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Hit that subscribe button.
Hit on the notification bell.
Hit that notification bell.
Hit that notification icon.
And see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.